So I'm back, ladies, with another video. Today it's still Tuesday, ladies. Yes, you're right. And since I have a few minutes for myself, as I said, nobody's home, I thought that I would change Ella as well, and I would chat more with you. And I'm here with Charlie, of course, and baby Ella now, because I changed Anne already, and I thought that I would change Ella for you too. And I'm going to, she's still wearing this adorable outfit from the last week, but I thought, okay, it's in 70s now, let's change her into something else. And I'm going to change her into this Gymboree slash pumpkin patch outfit. This little blouse and these pants, because these pants are, I won't be probably able to use them during the winter because they're quite like summerish. But since it's still very nice today in Chicago, I thought that I would change her into that. And where is the other shoe? Oh, here. And I would answer another tag, ladies, because I just discovered this tag. It's okay, let me check the camera. It's Suzanne's tag from Suzanne'sBabies, and I will, as usual, link the original tag in my description, ladies. And Suzanne has been asking us, her question was, have you bought more Reborns since you've been on YouTube, and does it make you feel more guilty when you sell them because it's so public? So, ladies, my very favorite topic. My translation would be, does YouTube make you go crazy when you want every single baby that you lay your eyes on? Or most of them, at least. And I have to tell you that YouTube has been a huge influence on this hobby. When, you know, for me, I'm not talking now for anybody else, I'm talking about myself, ladies. I just feel like I have to make this clear so nobody would get upset. I'm always, when answering these tags, I'm talking about my own personal experience, and I can't find her brush. Oh, okay, here. So, now, I really do think, it's not that I blame YouTube for anything, because I'm adult, I should be able to, and I am still able to manage any hobby. But I do think that YouTube is enabler, or definitely it makes me want to go out there. And it's not only that I want certain sculpts that I've seen on other people's channels, it definitely just makes me go out there and look at new sculpts, because I think, you know, YouTube actually and community educates me, I have to tell you, ladies. So I think that if I didn't have my channel and if I wasn't watching or weren't watching the videos, I think I would be stuck with my first two Reborns, and I would just occasionally change them and cuddle them, and that would be it. But YouTube took this whole hobby to the whole new level for me. And I think that if you know, this whole like community thing and babies, and you know, we build relationship with not only our babies but now with people from community. So I think it goes in hand. You know, we want to expand collections because we see it's normal. We see other people expanding collections. So now it's the question of if we are able to keep it under control. Because, you know, this can, I can easily see myself buying babies, a lot of babies. There's a lot of sculpts that I like. It's not that I go crazy for like every sculpt. Okay, ladies, I have my certain preferences when it comes to scalps, and it's not only about artists, because recently I discovered 2 or 3 new artists, well, not new, new to me, that I really like their scalps. But it's not, for me, it's not that easy. I have certain things and certain preferences, and I'm just, I don't know, not, I don't want to say picky, but to me, not every scalp I have to have. I don't know if you know what I mean. I love all of them. I love watching at them. Love to see different versions from different artists. Let me check the camera. But it's not like I have to have every single sculpt out there. I tend to go to look at same sculpts, ladies. And you know, I was like that with Esme. I don't look at Esme anymore since I got my Ella, because my Ella is 10 out of 10 on my scale. Now I'm talking about my scale, okay, ladies? She's everything that I ever wanted in Esme and more, so I do not have this need to go and explore and buy more babies of this sculpt. But then again, Elise is totally different story, because I've been, I caught myself searching and searching, and you know, now I have this different vision of Elise that I would like to have in my collection. And now there's my Saskia coming. Yeah, I definitely have to say that, yeah, YouTube definitely influenced me into exploring the bigger territory and getting more babies. And the stress, you know, when I have to sell, well, I haven't sold a lot of babies so far. I sold Oliver, and now my Caroline is for sale, and it's not, and but I have to tell you, ladies, I did feel guilty when I was making that video. I did feel guilty when I was posting her. I would prefer this to do it not publicly. I would just prefer just sell the baby and not really let anybody know. But since, you know, I've been trying to sell her on social media here and on Instagram, and she's on eBay as well, so yeah, it's definitely not pleasant. Not pleasant. It's not that I feel like I have to explain myself, because I do not expect any explanations from other ladies. Okay, it's their hobby, it's their collection, it's their money and their babies. So I would never ever really be upset or question anybody's decision to sell their babies. It's just none of my business, and it's none of anybody's business, you know. And I will have to reflect on Erica Jones' tag about the people getting upset when the babies are sold. I mean, ladies, quite honestly, let's be adults about this. Let's not be ridiculous. I mean, these are dolls. And to me, YouTube is about mommies and daddies, or mostly mommies. It's not about, I mean, it is about the babies and dolls, and I love to watch you interact with your babies. But if I'm subscribed to your channel, I'm subscribed to your channel because I love you. And no matter what you do with your collection, I will, you know, as far as I click with mommy, and it doesn't really matter to me if she buys 10 babies and if she sells 10 babies. So, you know, it's not really, to me, it's not about that, the whole community thing. I know that some people are upset, which I, quite frankly, I'm just going to be blunt, ladies, I don't understand that, because it's not their babies, and if we were little children, I would understand that. But since we're adults, I don't know. It's just, it just seems ridiculous to me, quite honestly, to be upset about selling. Most of the people, when they sell, they're lucky enough to sell within community. So I know that people follow the babies to the new mommy, and I understand that. Of course, I love, there are certain babies that I loved watching at certain channels, and I follow them to another channel. But to be upset about it, or to say that selling when their first mommy sold them, that it made me upset, I don't know. No, it doesn't make me upset. quite honestly. And I said in my previous videos earlier that, yeah, when I got into the hobby, I was kind of surprised to see, not really upset, I was surprised to see the babies being sold. But not that I've been in a hobby long enough to know how it goes and how it works. You know, selling and buying, it's a natural process. And I really, what I've been trying to do in the past few weeks, it was just to come to peace with it, because it was upsetting me. It was upsetting me. I still, ladies, actually, I will go back to this subject because I wanted to discuss something that Ines brought up 2 weeks ago, and I didn't have a chance. But it's a dark side of this hobby. Dark side, I'm not meaning anything creepy, but when I talk about dark side, I mean stressful side. And as much as we try to tell ourselves that this is therapeutic, this hobby should be like only helping us, I think everything in life can be stressful. It doesn't matter if it's the doll collecting or some sport or anything. It's just you know, when I'm now talking about myself again, when I'm not feeling well and I'm depressed, of course I'm stressed in everything. I'm stressed about my work, I'm stressed about my family, I'm stressed about my hobby. So I tend to make rushed decisions and this and that. But, you know, I just, as I said, I'm trying to come to terms with this hobby and not to really stress way too much about it, okay? Because, life is short, ladies. Life is short. And if you feel like you have to buy that baby that you just saw on eBay or you just saw on Instagram, and in order to get that baby, if you need to sell one of your babies, I say go with it. Make sure that it's really what you want to do. Just sleep on it, and if in the morning you feel like, yeah, I really want that baby, but I really will have to sell one of mine, and what will people think? Well, you know what, ladies? It's your money. If those people are paying for your babies, I would understand, you know, they're upset, you know, that they were upset or trying to, you know, have their say. But you know what, ladies, since you are paying for those babies, you are paying for your collection. It's your decision. And I don't know, I'm not now talking for everybody, but I'm talking for myself. I can assure you that I will not stop looking or watching your channel, and I will not be upset when you sell your baby, okay? Because I'm there for you. I'm not there for your babies. I love looking at your babies, of course, because every mommy has gives character to their babies. So yeah, certainly it is nice when my channels, they have these babies that I see most of the time, and you know, I grow to love. But I basically love them because of the mommy, not because of the baby only. So yes, Suzanne, I think we shouldn't be feeling guilty about selling. I mean, you know, we have this client. He's one of a really good clients. He owns a lot of like quite few buildings downtown Chicago, and we did some jobs for him on these buildings. And this guy, he collects cars. He has a huge warehouse full of old cars. And I'm saying, when I say old cars, those are like high-end collectible old vintage and antique cars that are like 300,000, okay, for those cars. Like, or he gets some for 80,000, and he has them restored to the previous or original condition. And this guy, Mike told me, he was talking to him, and he trades and he buys and he sells to keep his collection fresh. He has few extra pieces or few extremely valuable cars that are like only few in the world. These special series, I don't know, now I'm not a car expert, okay? So he keeps them. They're like forever cars in his collection. And then there are other cars that he just, you know, buys and sells, and just to keep it fresh. Because I mean, how many dolls or cars or I don't know what you can have before it's like way too many, and you're kind of like, you know, I don't know. Now I'm kind of losing my thread of thought, and I'm going into completely different subject that I wanted to talk to you about. It's not the part of the Stag Ladies. So I just finished Ella. I'm kind of thinking I wanted to put this headband in her head. I don't even know if she needs that, but it goes with the little lace. Let me check if you can see her. She's all cute here, aunties. And we can see her body, these openings. I love this brand, but I don't know why brands make huge openings around the neck. Okay, let me pose her here, aunties. She's going to chill now, all pretty, in her new outfit. Okay, ladies, so that would be it. That would be my answer to Suzanne's tag. Definitely, it, you know, I hopefully answered it the normal way, because now I feel like I completely messed up, ladies. So I better go and rewatch that, and hopefully it won't be necessary to redo this video. So thank you so much, ladies, and thank you for watching. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!